Hey everyone, so today we thought we would do the riding pet peeves tag because we haven't done that one yet. So this will be a pretty quick video I think, but we agreed upon a couple things that annoy us about riding I guess, so we'll get right into it. So the first thing is people who leave a mess in the cross ties and don't clean up after themselves. I don't know if this happens at your barn, but particularly if you're a lesson barn. People who don't sweep up like the stuff, like after you pick out your hooves and stuff, or if their horse poos in the cross ties and they don't pick it up, like that is so annoying.
Like a lot of the time, like by the time we get there, there's like piles of like dirt and stuff. It's like several people have not cleaned up their cross ties.
It's pretty bad sometimes, and it's bad because there's like a broom sitting right there. It's like seriously, and yeah, so that's like the first one. But also to kind of go with that is when people leave their stuff in the cross ties too, like there's seriously a winter blanket that has been draped across the cross ties since winter, and it's the middle of friggin' summer.
Yeah, so like how hard is it to wash it, fold it up, and put it somewhere?
Well, like is someone not missing their blanket? Like what if someone just like
walked
off
with
it?
Like blankets are cheap. Like you want to take care of your stuff.
Apparently not.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the first one. Do you want to say the second one?
Okay. So people that hog the cross ties, that's always annoying. Like, and it's annoying when it's obvious that you need a cross tie and people are just standing there chatting or like they're not even doing anything with their horse. Their horse is just standing there not doing anything. Like, how would do your stuff and then leave?
Yeah, when the barn's really busy, it's like rude to just like stand there and chat. Move on. Okay, the next thing. This like always happens. There's like a couple ladies at our barn that like ride dressage, and they have these really nice warm bloods, and I think they're kind of younger, but they will just like gallop around the arena. Like you can't tell which way they're gonna go, so it's like so hard to avoid them. They don't really follow the left to left rule when passing. They're just like cut off the wall in front of you and circle, and they're like galloping so fast. So that's like really annoying, especially when you're having a lesson and you're like trying to focus on like what track you're supposed to be doing, what your trainer told you to do, and then this person is like crazily galloping around.
Yeah, you can't even do the pattern. Or like if you're trying, like we do like a little course sometimes at the end, and then they're like right in the middle of a jump that you're going for or something like that. I don't know. That's really annoying.
Yeah. So that's one.
People who try to tell you what to do and like that point out things that you're doing wrong and stuff like that. Like I find that people that actually know what they're doing do not give their opinion to people that don't ask for it. And it's the people that probably are not the most educated on the subject that always feel like they need to tell you how to do everything.
Yeah, it's like one thing if you like someone like helpfully just like says, oh, like maybe try this way if you're having a hard time or something, but someone who's just like, especially on YouTube, people who just leave like rude comments like, I don't know, just like about anything that you do with your horse, like oh, your saddle looks too far back, or like just dumb comments like that don't really matter, but they just like feel the need to like tell you you're doing something wrong.
Well, and half the time what people say is just like a total like, where the heck did you get that from?
Yeah.
Like I don't know. Yeah,
so yeah, people who like act like they're know-it-alls and think they need to tell everyone what to do, even though they're not. And then this is kind of just like, I don't know, it's not a big deal, but it's annoying to me when people exaggerate for how long they've been riding or how well they ride. Like a lot of people I know who are, I don't know, I see it on YouTube a lot too, who are like 16 and they say, oh, I've been riding for 13 years. It's like, okay, you may have like sat on a horse when you were younger and like maybe gone on trail rides and stuff, but I would not like count that into like your 16 years of riding. Like to me, like to count a year of riding, it should be like you are riding consistently,
like at least once a week.
Yeah, probably in lessons at least, like if you need lessons, which everyone probably does once in a while. But like, yeah, when people say, I've been riding since I was 3, it's like, really?
And then it's embarrassing when you see them ride and they're like an advanced beginner or something, and they say they've been riding for 16 years. It's like, okay, what do you have to show for your 16 years of riding? Like people take it the wrong way, like, oh, it's cool, I've been riding for 16 years, I know so much more than you, but then they don't have the like talent to back it up.
Yeah, so I don't really get the point in why they think it's a good thing to say they've been riding for so long. And then like also on YouTube, you can tell that like not very many people do this, but you can tell when someone's lying about like their abilities. They don't have many like videos of them riding, but they say, oh, I'm a horse trainer, I train Olympic level jumpers. Like, that is just so annoying. It's like, do you think the person watching this video is actually stupid? You are 14 and you're saying you train Olympic jumpers. That is like BS. That's just so annoying to me. I can't handle that. But I never leave a comment because I know it's pointless. But yeah, that is like one of my top ones. That was a long one.
Okay, so people that make ads looking for horses, like on horse classified websites, and they'll be specific, like no bays or black horses, or like only pintos and palominos. Like, the color of the horse should be the last thing that you're considering when looking for a horse.
Yeah, it just makes you look ignorant and like you don't know what you're doing.
Like, obviously if you're spending a lot of money on something, you probably want it to be like exactly how you want it, but
it's kind of different with horses.
Yeah.
You could get a palomino, but it could be like crazy, not even like you can't even ride it, so like who cares what color the horse is?
The training is definitely the most important part.
Yeah. Or like people who have like really specific ads, it has to be this age, this height, has to be able to jump this and good on trails, and they only want to spend $500. It's like, good luck finding that.
Yeah.
People have really unrealistic like expectations of what they're gonna find in a horse. This next one, if you ride lesson horses, you probably noticed this, but like the tack and stuff doesn't get cleaned very often, or if it does, it doesn't get cleaned very good. But like the worst is when you like go to pick up a saddle pad to use and it's like stiff because it like hasn't been washed and the horse like sweats on it and it just left there to dry over and over and over again, especially in the summertime. Like, oh, the saddle pads are so gross and they smell so bad.
Yeah,
like,
mine gets pretty crunchy.
That is like the worst.
Yeah, I would probably wash my saddle pads like every time I use them in the summer.
Well, if your horse is like like foaming, they're sweating so much, and you don't wash the saddle pad, that is disgusting. Yeah. And then the last one.
Oh, just unfriendly people at the barn. Like, yeah, I don't know. People get kind of like cliquey at the barn, I find, and it's like there's no point in being like that.
Yeah.
Like, everyone is there for the same reason, and
so you should all probably be friends. You could be friends because you have something in common already. It doesn't take that much effort to say hi to someone when you're walking past them in the barn. So yeah, unfriendly people. That's not a good one.
Yeah.
So that is our tag. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and we'll see you next time.